I procrastinated almost everything. I don't know why, but I just tend to do it and I don't know what to do about it. If you are one of these, this video is for you. I'll cut to the chase and I'll make it as simple as possible. But for that, you need to stay till the end of this video. And if you love this video, please ensure you hit the like and subscribe button. Please share with your friends, family, whoever will find this useful. A brief introduction about myself. My name is Nimish Ramesh, son of two lovely parents, brother of a beautiful independent woman. I'm an engineer turned MBA turned signature professional turned author and life coach. And my mission in life is to help people realize and achieve their true potential and be their best selves. Coming back to procrastination. So, to do any task, there are two factors. One is the driving factor for you to do that task, and one is the dragging factor for you to do that task. Okay, it's simple. The moment your dragging factor overcomes or overweighs your dragging factor, you procrastinate. It's as simple as that. Now, let's delve into the reasons and what are the possible solutions to avoid procrastination. Number one, if somebody comes and tells you, I will give you 1 lakh rupees in 2 days if you do this job by tomorrow. And you have another person coming to you and he says, I will give you 1 lakh rupees in 6 months' time if you do this work by 3 months. What are you more likely to do? The first option, right? Why? Because the reward for that particular task is closer to you. So that will attract you more. Okay, so the mind likes clarity. And the major reason why people procrastinate is the reward system or the return for that particular task is far away from them in the future, right? So, whatever task you do, ensure you'll have an immediate reward system for it. Point number two, I will go to the gym on Monday versus I will go to the gym on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday after office hours for every 2 hours under the guidance of my mentor. In which scenario would you most likely procrastinate? The first one, because you're not clear as to when you'll go to the gym, for how much time will you be in the gym, or what will you do in the gym, versus the second option, right? So the brain likes clarity. Okay, so bring yourself as much as clarity as possible while doing a particular task. Point number three, you will have serious health issues if you continue your unhealthy eating habits. And if you still continue your unhealthy eating habits, this only tells me that you have self esteem issues. Okay, believe it or not, this is the case. Because what will happen after 5 years is you will have only statements like, what if I should have, I could have. Why? Because you do not take care of yourself. If you do not take care of yourself, nobody else will. If you do not respect yourself, nobody else will. If you do not love yourself, nobody else will. Okay, so self esteem is really important, and self love here is very important. Point number four, you're either too good at something or you're too bad at planning. Suppose you have a task at hand and you give it a particular deadline, and then you chill for a day or two, and then you will say, I'll look at it later. This means that you're too good for that task because that task clearly can be done in half the time than you had planned, right? So either you're really good or you're really bad at planning. Choose wisely. Next point, poor decision making. Now, the major reason for poor decision making nowadays is the amount of options we have. What do we do? I mean, what do we do? We have a smartphones here, we have smart TVs nowadays. We have so many options to do. Just what do we do? Now, the only way here is to filter it out. Filter it out, filter each option out, look at the consequences of each option, and ask yourself, will your future self take the same decision as your current self? If both of them match, go for the task. There are very little chances for you to procrastinate. The last one, the final one, which is my favorite one, is fear. Fear of being judged, fear of not being enough, fear of not being perfect. These are all the reasons for you to procrastinate. Now, for example, you cannot even call a person you dislike, even for 2 minutes to get that task done. That is the reason you procrastinate. You do not submit an assignment because you have a fear that it does not look perfect. When in reality, nothing can be perfect. There is always room for improvement. Yes. We delay asking for promotion. Why? Because deep inside, we feel we don't deserve enough. Now, why won't you ask for promotion if you're that good? You're not asking because you feel you're just about there. You're not, over the line. Okay, so fear is one of the most important reasons for one to procrastinate. In a nutshell, to avoid procrastination, have clear defined goals with deadlines, make it as detailed, as clear as possible for your clarity as well as for your brain's clarity, and have a compelling reason to do that task. Reward yourself. Now, if you think the reward is far in the future, cut it down. Cut it down to 3 or 4 sub steps to the final one, and ensure those rewards for those sub steps has a reason for you to go for that particular task. Now, on the way while you're doing that task, you are bound to feel hopeless or give up in between. Now, at this point, remember why you started out in the beginning. Okay, remember this point. That's it from my side. If you love this video, just let me know in the comment section, and if there is anything that I missed out, please do let me know so that I can improve myself. Okay, until then, see you in the next video. Bye bye. Cheers.